Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the finale of the October Fatal Frame stream. And happy Halloween. Hope this goes well. Last time there were some bugs, but they seem fixed, so I think everything will be alright. Okay, sorry. Noise outside, but I don't think the mic's picking it up. Hopefully it's not. Anyway, let's get into this. But first, I'm going to let the idle screen for the pause menu play. Or at least I'm going to try to, honestly. I want to, have you guys see it, but I don't know if it'll work. It's not a huge deal, but it's mostly I'm having some, technical difficulties and trying to, fix everything up. But I wanted to start the stream on time. Because I think 6 o'clock is a good streaming time. It's just things have been weird today. I tried to make some dinner, and that kind of ran a bit late. And some technical issues have happened. My external hard drive decided to die. And I've been trying to use some recovery software on it, but they want me to pay them, which sucks. So, yeah, I either need to pay for that or find, some other way to get it recovered. Probably I'll have to pay, which, yeah, that's not fun. But, oh well. It is what it is. In the meantime, yeah, let's see if this idle screen plays, because I am curious. Now, if any of you watched the other stream, which if you didn't, I don't blame you. Not much happened. It was most of the final chapter is just reading diaries and getting the lore. But I will catch you guys up. You know what? In fact, I'll just do that now. Just for sake of everything working. And yeah, okay. YouTube's working. Good. Just making sure. No one's watching, but that's fine. Okay, so here's the deal. I am going to load my save state. That's not the save state I wanted. Let's see. Yeah, that's the save state I wanted. Yeah, I save stated it because, going back, the last save point is so stupidly long and it's just too risky and just, yeah. So, here's where we are. I have all camera functions maxed out, which is good. I can get the C lens, but that seems pretty pointless. Mostly I'm probably going to be using either pressure or paralyze. Probably pressure. No, I wanted to enable it. Now, the film I'll probably be using Type 74 unless I need Type 90. I think Type 74 is good enough for this mode because I'm not in Nightmare mode. There are some other modes for the boss fight. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, and I kind of forgot to load my OBS with the other ending, but you know, I'll do that when it's time. Don't worry about it too much. We'll have that happen. Well, I'll do that when the credits are rolling, hopefully. So yeah. Anyway, so here's the dealio. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna recap for you guys what happened in this chapter, which is barely anything really. Like I said, just some diaries. And we learn that Kyrie basically had her suspicions confirmed. Yeah, but yeah, Paralyze is good. The thing, I'm kind of split on whether Paralyze or Blast, because, okay, here's the thing, Quill, look at this arena. This is not a very, I don't have a wide berth here. I guess I have a decently wide berth, so maybe Paralyze would work. Yeah, I guess Paralyze could work, so I could try it, I suppose, and see what happens. But just remember, you suggested this, so if bad things happen, I'm blaming you. Anyway, so yeah, we got a bunch. Basically, this whole chapter was just reading Kyrie's diaries and finding out. Oh, and a bit of Mafuyu's notebook, but basically, for sake of what's the word I'm looking for? A sort of summary of the story. What happened is Kyrie fell in love with this guy who was a guest to the house. And then, you know, he she saw him out the window. Everything was great. And they spent some time in the garden together. They were falling in love, but the evil priests, which we saw before, you know, talking about how they had to kill the guy, you know, they're like, yeah, we can't let this happen because the rope priestess has to have no ties to the outside world. So they kill the guy. And then, after that, Kyrie, like, gets pretty sad and pissed off, but they kill her anyway because they figure, well, we have to do it. You know, she's the rope priestess and, like, the Hellgate will open otherwise. So, they sacrifice her, but given that her attachments aren't severed, that she fell in love with somebody and she's pissed off at the priest that killed him, most likely, or at least she feels bad. All it says in her diary is that she feels guilty for dragging him into the mess. So it doesn't say that she's angry. It just says, like, you know, she feels bad for dragging him. Yeah, not that one. Yeah, she gets to walk outside every now and then, which seems kind of odd for somebody that's trying to be detached from the outside world, but yeah. Oh, but also, like, he came to see me, he let me out of the room, and we went outside. So that kind of says, like, maybe they snuck around. So, like, a Romeo and Juliet sort of deal, which, you know, fair enough. But yeah, like, she has no idea. Like, she... Yeah, my face got hot. Like, she doesn't even know what blushing is. And then later on, you know, she say, like, oh, he told me so many interesting things, and that's great. And then now, all of a sudden, he stops coming. It's been 5 days since he stopped coming. When I asked about it, the chief priest told me he'd gone back to his home village. Which is BS, because the priest said, you know, hey, we gotta get rid of this guy because it's jeopardizing our ritual. So, yeah. I had a dream about him. He was looking at me with sad eyes. Such sad eyes. His eyes looked like they wanted to tell me something. He didn't go home. The priest did something to him, but why? So, okay, I guess the priest didn't bother to tell her, like, hey, you have to not be attached to anything ever. I guess they just locked her up and didn't tell her anything. I mean, I guess it's kind of like that psychological thing of, you know, don't do this, but then you kind of do it anyway. You know, like that idea of don't think of the pink elephant. Like, of course, that's what you're going to think about. So, yeah. And then the priests hid him because they thought I wouldn't have been able to properly be the shrine maiden otherwise. What did I get him into? It's all my fault. I just wanted to be with him. I wanted us to be together forever and ever. That's all I wanted. I didn't want him to get hurt. So, like, it's kind of weird. They said, like, you know, they hid him. But then I didn't want him to get hurt. So I think she knows on some instinctual level that something bad happened. And then, yeah, she knows the ritual is going to be held soon. And the master and the priest are performing their... I still don't know what an ablution is. I should have looked it up. Looks like the whole family is gathered here, and the house is bustling for a death ritual. Yeah, I still love the irony of the house is bustling with life for the ritual where we kill somebody. Okay, cool. And then, yeah. But she knows she's gonna die. She has a very important obligation to fulfill. And then, so I guess she does have some sort of idea of, like, what her emotion's supposed to be, because she says, like, how can I perform my duty as the shrine maiden now, feeling the way I do, now that I've found out the joy of living, and now that I've gone and gotten that poor man involved. So, like, she has doubts. And that's why things go badly. And so here we are, and I'm going to try to fight our poor Kyrie. And I do feel bad for her, I genuinely do. Wait, okay. It's the malice, I can't go any further. Okay, and then you gotta use the mirror here, and hopefully this will work properly.
Mafuyu!
Yeah. Yeah, that's not creepy at all. I love how he doesn't have a look on his face. Like, okay, he does reach out to her, but come on.
Miku.
We will always be together.
Ladies and gentlemen, the horror yandere. Okay, so now I'm gonna try to do this and maybe not die, I don't know. Oh, of course it's gonna mess me up. Really, gay? Really? Really? This was fine before. Alright, let's try this again. This could be a memory issue. So I'm gonna try to fix some things. Just a minute here. Might have to restart the emulator, because that worked last time. Like I checked this and it worked fine, so I don't know what's going on this time. It seems to be like a slight bug in the emulation of fighting this boss. So, okay, let's try this again. There we go. Oh, hello. Ah, earthquake. Wait, I don't think I messed up the film. There we go, type 74. Oh, damn, I almost had the 0 shot. Ah, whee! There we go. Okay. She has a high life bar then. Alright, let's try this bonus function. We'll do the paralyzed thing. Just for sake. I don't know if she needs to be paralyzed, but we'll see. Ooh, that was a good shot. Wait, is it gonna be this easy? Like, this seems kinda... I mean, I know it's not nightmare mode, but... If it's that easy, I'm gonna be kinda disappointed, to be honest. I do have a backup plan in case this stream is, like, ungodly short. Oh, that's right, she regenerates her health a bit. Like, Saya in Fatal Frame 2. So, yeah. Whee! Hey, earthquake. Okay, that hit pretty hard. Yeah, she's almost dead. Like, is there a phase 2? I forget, honestly. Like, I haven't done this in forever. So, yeah. Oh, come on! Gah! Okay, now I know what I have to... I have to just, like, have my camera out the whole time, because this is stupid now. I think Sai's thing, like, did the, same deal. Like, there was a bug with the fight, where you have to have the camera out, otherwise it gets iffy. So, yeah. I am trying to provide a stream here, people, but, yeah. Oh, and now I'm dead. Okay. I am not doing well. Happy Halloween, everybody. Tsuki sucks. Like, I am trying to finish this. I'm really doing my best here. I'm sorry. Oh, okay, I guess I have to like raise my camera freaking immediately, otherwise the game glitches. Which makes no earthly sense. Oh, I did a mirror. Okay. Good job, game. Oh, and I'm dead again. Damn. She's good. I'll give her that. And yeah, I'm using save states. I know it's lame, but it's just, you know, I don't want to keep wasting because if I didn't use the save states, we'd be here like for a million years. Having me go back and forth every time I died. Especially now. I'm kind of pissed though, because I was doing good. And then, like, all of a sudden, like, nope. Where'd you go? Ah, stupid earthquake. Ah, so close. Ah! Get away, get away, get away! Ah, earthquake! I hate the earthquake. And like, the moving isn't just the controller vibration. It does that because it's an earthquake. Like, even if the controller vibration's off, it still does that same thing. There we go, there's some good damage. Yeah. Take that. Ah! Shine! Nope. Okay. I guess I shouldn't have been too worried about the small arena, because, yeah. And yeah, now her health refills, because she's a brat, so this is the hardest part of the fight, really. Not so much her, but the fact that her health regenerates. Ah, get away, get away! And, of course, the game glitches again. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna see something. Just a second here. There might be a graphical issue in this case. Double check. Video. Plugin settings. La 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 la. Okay. Yeah. We're gonna try this. Just because maybe that'll fix it. Because I honestly have no clue what's going on. Like, what the problem is, why this is glitching so many times. Like, it works the whole game, and the final boss fight just hates my guts. And apparently still hates my guts. Okay, fine. I will do this boss fight. Maybe OpenGL will work. Works on a lot of other emulators, so. Although I think, like, that messed up with the shots, like, for some other things, but yeah, we'll see. There. Now I can save state, and there, now we'll do that. Oh, come on, I almost had you. Yeah, see now like there's a bit of a graphical issue with the OpenGL, which is why I wasn't using it. Something iffy. I swear like that last Windows update might have messed something up. Ah, damn it. Okay, where is she? Ah! Nope. Please don't kill. Well, hey, it didn't glitch this time, so that's something. I'd rather take that. Yeah. Nope. And I'm dead. Goody. I just want to kill you. Please just let me kill you. Just so I can show people that I don't suck at this game entirely. I mean, I know I've died a lot the past couple times, but come on. Help a girl out, Kyrie. You can at least see the shadow. I guess that's something. God, Ree. There we go. They should remaster these games for the PC. That'd be great. I know they won't, but it'd be nice. They did it with Fatal Frame 4, and, well, 2 was on Wii. There we go. Come on. Yeah, Paralyze doesn't seem to want to work. Like, every time I hit her with it, it's like, nope. So, that didn't work. I think I saw another one of these fights and it didn't work for them either. So, it's a bit of an iffy thing. Ah! almost got you. Come on, come on. I can do it. Nope, not quite. Nope, that didn't work either. Oh, I keep forgetting there's that quick turnaround move. God damn it, that regenerative health. Damn earthquake. There we go. At least with this, it's not glitching anymore, so that's something. I'll take what I can get. Shenanigans! I totally call shenanigans on that one. Yeah, this fight sucks. I like the side fight like a million times better. That was a good fight. Honestly, that's why I'm not like super engaged with it. Like, it's just kind of boring, to be honest. It's not a good fight at all. Like, in Fatal Frame Final Fight stuff, it's just bad. Like, she just wanders around regenerating her health. Like, that's the hardest thing, is that she regenerates her health. And then if she touches you, you die. Like, that's her basic thing. There you go. All right. Booyah chaka. Whoa. Yeah, camera's broken, so that's bad.
It's the last piece of the mirror.
I was right. There was a last piece of the mirror. Ah, crap. God damn it. No. Okay, that was my fault. Alright, fine. You would think, yeah, that would just release all the ghosts in the camera. That's a fair question. Yeah, you would kind of think that would be the case. Yep, and dead again. Why, game? Why? And it glitches out again. Okay. I'm so close to just like viewing the ending on YouTube, like at this rate. Oh my god. I mean, I already set that up for the nightmare ending, but my emulator just does not want to work for whatever reason. I thought it did before, because it actually worked when I did part of the fight. I'm like, oh, okay, cool, it works. Nope. I didn't even see her. Okay. Yeah, I would really love to know, like, why this thing keeps bugging out so much, but I honestly have no idea. So, yep, at this rate, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna watch the normal ending, because screw this, I'm annoyed. And this is just pointless. I can't do the fight, because the emulator hates me. And, yeah, so, what we're going to do is we are going to watch the video. So, one moment here. No, that's not what I wanted. Okay. There. Alrighty, just a moment. There. Okay. So, we are going to watch the Fatal Frame ending because this is annoying, and yeah. So, here's the normal ending, and I had the other ending prepared for you guys too. So, yeah. But here's the normal one.
Mafuyu, thank goodness.
Don't forget your duty.
Another person who, you know, can't just read lines normally. Also, timeout. That was not the same voice of the little kid. The little kid was like, over here. Like, she had this really high-pitched voice. Like, so, that was not the same voice actress. Like, and please save me. Like, it was a much higher pitch voice. Now it's don't forget your duty. Like this really adult voice, which seems off-putting for a child especially. Okay, let's go on.
My duty is to keep this gate closed. Leave this gate to me. The rest of you, hurry and escape.
But what about you?
I must stop the calamity, or else it will happen again. Don't worry about me. You must go.
Mafuyu, come on!
Miku. I must stay.
What are you saying?
I think I can help her. Miku, you go on without me. Miku. The whole time Kirie was guiding me, I could hear her screaming. Screaming for help. As the rope shrine
didn't
maiden,
notice that
she was
watermark on the
destined to
corner,
seal
sorry.
the gate. Yet she also wanted to be with the one she loved. But she couldn't have both, and was being torn apart by those two feelings, which resulted in the calamity. Her spirit was touched by the malice, and she became a creature that wanted to make others suffer as she had. Now free of the malice, she is about to fulfill her duty as the Rope Shrine Maiden. Her soul must remain here, keeping this gate sealed off for all eternity. All alone. Endless pain. As long as she is free of pain, as long as she is not left hopeless, I wish to be by her side. Miku.
Mafuyu. Look, their souls are all going back to where they belong.
And this is what happened to the souls in the camera. I didn't want to spoil it for you.
Miku. I now realize why I was brought here. And I will accept this destiny of mine. Miku. Thank you for everything.
Ever since that day, I stopped seeing things that other people don't see.
Good for you. At least you don't have to keep dealing with that crap. So there you go. And this song isn't as good as the other credit song in Fatal Frame 2, or even Fatal Frame 3, but it's not bad. And I'll play you the other ending too. But I want you to know that this ending is actually the canon ending to Fatal Frame 1. This is the canon ending, that Mafuyu stays with Kyrie And yeah, that's what happens. Mafuyu's soul and Kyrie's soul. Even though, like, Kyrie doesn't love Mafuyu, he just happens to look like the same guy, which brings her comfort. It makes no logical sense, quite frankly. Like, it's not the best story, to be honest, but it's still a good game. It's a good horror game. But yeah, it's definitely not the best story at all. They don't even have a vocal song, which is kind of sad. I still love the songs from Fatal Frame 2 and Fatal Frame 3. Like, those are really good. But as per tradition, because I did this with Fatal Frame 2, I'll let you guys see the other ending as well. So, yeah, we're done with this. Just a moment. We're going to go with that for right now. Oh, no. Not what I meant. Okay, so. And then we're going to get the video I got for the other ending. There we go. Alright, so let's watch the other ending, shall we? Okay, apparently OBS wants to be a jerk. Okay, well, we're gonna try this another way. Just 1 second. You know what? Actually, I'll just probably look this up on YouTube anyway and just do this the other way. There we go. Nightmare ending. Now it even has the final boss, but I'm not doing it, so I don't care. Oh, I guess in Nightmare Mode it has the save point in the cave. Okay, cool. I forgot about that fact. Yeah, okay. There we go. There. Alright. Nope. Other way. There. Alright, so now let's look at the Nightmare Mode ending, which you beat the game, you get access to Nightmare Mode, you beat the game in Nightmare Mode, and this is the ending you get, which is not the canon ending. The first ending is the canon ending, which is really weird for games, because generally speaking, like, the harder endings are like the true endings, but Fatal Frame does it differently. Fatal Frame does it where at least 1 and 2, I think 3 does as well, where the normal mode endings are canon for whatever odd reason. Like, you would think, like, they wouldn't be canon, but they are. The other ones are just kind of bonus material, which is odd. But, I mean, I guess, you know, I'm all for subverting expectations. Okay, to take the knowledge of ropes and go be a technical advisor for that screen in Jaws where Quint tells the chief how to make that knot. That was his destiny. Okay, that's messed up, but maybe. The knots didn't seem that advanced. It was more what they did with the ropes that was prevalent. Anyway, moving right along. clothes don't rustle that loudly, but okay, sure.
Don't forget your duty. My duty is to keep this gate closed. Leave this gate to me. The rest of you, hurry and escape.
But what about you?
I must stop the calamity, or else it will happen again. Don't worry about me. You must go.
Mafuyu, come on!
It is good work that they like film the same thing, like that one point he stops and then this one he runs away.
Look, their souls are all going back to where they belong.
It does look pretty.
Yeah. She was always struggling for life. Her soul must remain there, keeping the gates sealed off for all eternity. She had to sacrifice everything. These souls may rest in peace, but her soul will always suffer, forever and ever.
Ever since that day, we stopped seeing things that other people don't see.
And that's the end. Like, it's kind of, I don't know, like, I think neither ending is great, to be honest. If I'm gonna be quite honest, I don't like either ending. Again, like, I just don't like either ending. Both endings are kind of weird, mostly because, again, Mafuyu isn't her lover. He just happens to be some guy that looks like her lover. So it seems kind of like, oh, hi, guy that looks like my lover. I'll just, be happy with you for no reason. Like, it just, it falls flat for me personally. I get it. I get, like, that was the only comfort she could have to some degree. But at the same time, it feels kind of hollow. I'm not sure. I'm sure, maybe you guys could, if you feel like analyzing it or putting it in the comments, that'd be great. Like, go ahead. Let's, I'm willing to have a debate about this. But to be honest, I just don't really feel it. Like, okay, like, putting myself in the situation of Kyrie. Like, well, without the sort of thing where I don't care about looks and I'm bad with faces and stuff. But okay, let's take that out of the question. Let's say I'm good with looks, or let's say I'm good with faces, just for sake of argument. I still probably wouldn't care about looks because I'm like that, but let's say I'm good with faces, and this guy really looks like my lover, like the guy I fell in love with, and I don't know him whatsoever, but I know that like he looks like the dude I fell for. I don't see that really helping me, to be honest. Like, I know she's a lost soul, and she's kind of trying to find any semblance of sanity, but I'm just not seeing it. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm just being cynical. I don't know. Maybe I am. I could just be being really cynical about this, but I just don't see it. I don't see this being a realistic way of someone's soul being at rest. Hey, you look like the guy I fell in love with. Let's just, you stay with me and we can handle this. Like, what? Like, it makes no sense, quite frankly. And then, okay, Mafuyu runs away. Like, okay, so, like, yeah. So, ending 1 makes no sense. Yeah, she falls in love with Mafuyu because he looks like the dude she loved. Again, no. Shouldn't the guy she loved, like, shouldn't his soul be in the mansion, theoretically? So, like, shouldn't she be able to meet him, is my question. So, like, that seems kind of like a plot hole. And then, secondly, let's talk about the second ending. The second ending just seems like just happy ending because brother and sister are together again, which isn't the canon ending when you know about Fatal Frame 5. Yeah, 5. Which I'm not going to talk about because I still think that storyline was stupid. Actually, no. Come to think of it, Fatal Frame 3 is the same way. Fatal Frame 3 has Miku losing Mafuyu. So, even in Fatal Frame 3, the first ending is canon. Because Mafuyu stays behind and I guess, by technicality dies. And stays with Kyrie. So, that's fine. Alright. Depressing, but it is what it is. Same with Fatal Frame 2, where Miyu actually, gets rid of Mayu, reperforming the, ritual. And, there's a bunch of endings. I kind of like the happy ending that the Wii port did, which was nice, but it's not canon. The canon ending is that the ritual happened, and so on and so forth. Anyway, so Fatal Frame 3 even says that the first ending is canon. Yeah, don't get me started on the retcon. I know. I wouldn't even call it a retcon exactly, because they did say that, the first ending's canon, which is pretty normal again, like I said with Fatal Frame games, is that the first ending's canon. So, that's fine. My problem is where they took it after that, and I really don't want to get into that, but it's stupid, and if I do play Fatal Frame 5 on this channel, then I'll get more into it then. I probably will play Fatal Frame 5 on this channel eventually, but yeah. But yeah, I don't like where they took the storyline. I thought it was stupid. It just seemed iffy, and, like, I think it was due to fads at the time, but again, I'll talk about it more if I ever play that game. But anyway, yeah. So, first ending, canon. Fine. But like I said, neither of them really make much sense, to be honest. Like, both of them are not great endings. They're kind of underwhelming to me. Whereas Fatal Frame 2's ending, the canon ending, made me... I felt bad because it was like it had to be done even though it shouldn't have been done. It was like really messed up and horrible. And, like, either way, even with the non-canon ending, it was still horrible. Like, there was still a price to be paid. And so, like, both endings were depressing, although I remember the first time I played Fatal Frame 2, the ending made me cry. Because I was sad that, like, that's how it ended. And Fatal Frame 2 was my first entry into Fatal Frame. Because someone let me borrow it. Because I'd never heard of it. And she's like, oh yeah, I got some PS2 games. You want to borrow them? I'm like, yeah, sure. And so she let me borrow Fatal Frame 2, Crimson Butterfly, and I played it, and I, fell in love with it. And then later on, I bought Fatal Frame 1, and then 3, and so on and so forth. And yeah, just Fatal Frame 1 just isn't as good to me. It's not a bad game, and I'm glad they built more on it. But I think Fatal Frame 1 is definitely the weakest game in the series. And not just because it's the first one. I just think it's the weakest game by gameplay standards, by ending standards, a bit by storyline standards, but not entirely. Like, storyline's not too bad, but it's a bit, I personally don't find it as compelling as Fatal Frame 2 or 3. That's just me. I kind of like a bit more, but again, that's just my personal preference. I'm sure other people love Fatal Frame 1. Like, they'll love the story more. But, yeah. Honestly, that's, all I have to say. And I feel bad for only streaming for an hour, but yeah, I think I'll call it. I'll just let this be the finale of Fatal Frame 1. And I'll have a playlist on the channel in case you guys missed the rest of it. So, yeah. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. You can watch other videos. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. And if you are the most awesome person in the world, please consider donating to my PayPal or subscribing to my Patreon. And if you do, I will love you for eternity. Okay. Anyway, that was corny. But yeah, thank you very much, Lee. Thank you for those who have come and watched me stream for this series and chatted with me while I played. I really appreciated it. It was a lot of fun. Thank you very much. And I hope to see you guys soon. Mata ne!